Morning, Dust. Morning, all. Sorry about the pause. I was waiting for a minute to see if anybody to have an influx of people come in. Today we will start episode 3. Last time we were just walked up and were groveling at the gates of the bandit camp. Hey, look, it's that dude.
Previously on The Walking Dead.
You don't have to fill his cup up anymore, baby. Grandpa is sleeping.
No, Yaya. People's awake.
Solamente está confundido.
Mama!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hey!
Hands up!
Put your hands up. Close your eyes.
Hi, Clem.
Thanks.
Mari!
The new frontier must die for that.
Shit! Kate! Javi, don't!
Hey. What do we call you?
Sorry, forgot to introduce myself. It's Paul, but my friends call me Jesus.
Where's your crucifix?
I fucking knew.
You one of them?
You're goddamn right she is.
If you want to shoot me, shoot me.
How about I shoot your little boyfriend here instead?
Holy shit!
What the hell's going on out here?
Oh my god.
What was the flame and the shooting emojis?
I hate being out so close to dark. It's harder to see them coming.
We're just gonna get that propane and then come right back.
I saw it in that pickup truck parked down the road a little. In front of the Wallace's house. I just wish there was an easier way to get it. And that we didn't have to risk life and limb every damn day.
Nothing's easy anymore, Kate. But that doesn't mean we don't have to try.
I know.
Geesh, I wonder where David ran off to.
That's all. We get over there, we grab the tank, we get the hell back home. If we're lucky, we won't see a single one of those things.
Fingers crossed. There it is.
Let's take it and go. Empty.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. God damn it! Of course it's empty. Why would we get that lucky?
Hey, keep it down. I know it sucks, Kate, but you gotta watch out.
I'm sorry. I'm just sick of this shit. I just thought this one time we deserve to catch a fucking break.
We don't kill children in the Walking Dead universe. We never do.
I'm sorry. I was just so fucking scared.
You froze. It's okay.
I wanted to kill it. I really did, but I know him. That was one of Gabe's friends. Drew. He was so sweet. He always had a smile on his face.
That's not Drew anymore. I know. It still looks like him, but the kid you knew, he's gone. All that's left is this thing.
I don't even know what to call them.
Walkers.
If they're not people, if they're just the dead. Muertos.
That's what we'll call them.
I thought we were gonna die. I thought Gabe and Mariana were just gonna wake up and we would just be gone.
I'm right here, okay? I'm here. You're here. We're still alive. That's what matters.
Can we go back now?
Oh yes, Dust. You can't tell emoji I'm not a man of my word.
I know we all wanted to stay here in the house and wait for David to come back. But it's been 3 months since he drove away with your mom.
What are you saying?
We're not safe here. Not anymore.
I'm gonna pause for a second. The outbreak has happened, okay? It's been 3 months since the outbreak, and we've waited for David. And David left with the mom for the hospital. So David just dropped his responsibilities and ran, while the brother, who was labeled irresponsible, came back to the house and has waited for the elder brother to pick up his kids and return to his wife. So I just want to point that fact out, to point out a big flaw in David, that he didn't return to see if his family was there.
You and I
That proves how much he cares about his wife and kids.
could have been killed out there. For an empty can. There's gotta be a safer place out there.
So, we'll leave. Go somewhere else. Somewhere safer.
Somewhere with crazy thick walls, okay? And a gate that's 20 feet tall.
You really think the kids are gonna be happy with this plan?
The kids will understand. And if they don't, we'll just make them see it our way. We have to go.
How come? What if I don't want to leave?
Gabe.
We're safe inside the house.
We're tired of being afraid. Every time we leave you guys alone. And it's just getting worse out there. Better to leave now. While we still can.
What about
Before a
Dad?
herd shows up.
What's he gonna think if he shows up and we just ditched him?
I don't think your dad's coming back, Gabe. We waited for him as long as we could, but we've got to face facts.
Is that really what you guys think?
I'm sorry, Gabe. But Javi's right.
How about you guys go and I stay here?
You're a kid. That's not how it works.
I can take care of myself. If I need any help, I'll just ask my friends.
Gabe, honey,
What? What's wrong with her? Why is she acting so weird?
She's sad. Because when we were out, we saw your friend, Drew. But it wasn't exactly him anymore.
You mean he was one of them?
we're so sorry, Gabe. So you understand why, don't you? Why we have to leave? If that happened to you, I couldn't bear it.
When do we have to go?
Tomorrow, as soon as it's daylight.
I want to leave him a note.
I'll help you get started. Okay?
What are we gonna tell him? I want to say something good.
Tell him we're gonna be okay. We're gonna stick together, and we're gonna get through this.
Okay. I'm gonna write it right now, so we don't forget.
Of course.
I'll help him.
Thank you. Really.
What's wrong with the fluffy teddy bear? Javi, why'd you leave a baseball bat? Oh, look, pudding. It's legal! It's legal to smoke pot here in Illinois now. So, smoking pot's okay in this universe. As long as you live in the state of Illinois. Above the law.
Dad? Javi? Is that really you?
Stab!
I always hoped I'd find you.
I thought you were dead, man. I thought you'd been dead for a long time.
No such luck.
I knew you were still alive. I knew it.
Hey, weapons down! This is my family!
You gotta let us in. Kate doesn't have much longer.
Jesus. Kate!
David?
I'm here, hon. I'm right here. What the hell happened?
She's been shot. We got the bullet out, but she's still bleeding. We need your doctor. Now, David.
Thanks.
Yeah, David, it was one of your men that shot your wife.
She's coming inside!
But she hasn't been checked.
This is my wife, Max. You want her to die?
No.
Yeah, Max, it was your men who put the bullet in there.
Our doctor's gonna help you, honey. I'm gonna make sure of it.
Wait, I'm going with you.
Sorry, but the rest of you have to go straight to quarantine.
What for?
All newcomers get checked for bites, and they all have to answer a couple of questions. Our doctor will clear the two of them, but the rest of you have to come with me to the quarantine holding area. It's how we keep it safe for everyone.
Don't you get it? I'm David's brother. I'm going to the hospital with them.
We have procedures here. Procedures that have to be followed. Even if you are related to David.
This is bullshit.
Sorry, I had to wave the power card
Come
around.
on.
Gabe, wait a second.
Let's go.
Twat. Oh, and to answer your question, Dust, I think what they would be doing if they could smoke the pot, they'd be having the remember berries going. Remember before the outbreak broke out, when we didn't have to worry about a herd coming, and we could have all the food we wanted, and didn't have to check for bites? Yes, those were the good old days. Remember when the concept of police still exists? That's what they'd be doing. With a bag of remember berries.
Trip.
Oh God, Eleanor! We found the car without you in it. I didn't know what to think.
The engine up and died. I came here looking for help, and this happened. I've been so worried about Kate. I told them she needed a doctor. They promised me someone would look into it. Please, tell me they found her.
They definitely didn't look for her, because she was still in the car.
But that's crazy! I told them she was dying.
And clearly it wasn't a priority.
Well, at least those assholes realized she needed a hospital once they saw her.
I'm sorry, Javi. Really, but I didn't have any reason not to believe them. What?
The people here in Richmond, their new frontier.
Oh my God.
Oh, you ain't even heard the worst part yet. One of them's his brother. I didn't even know you had a brother, Javi.
Hey, nobody's more surprised than me. I thought the guy was dead. We haven't seen David in years. It's just been me, Kate, and the kids this whole time.
I don't even want to think about what the odds are, but he did seem pretty damn surprised to see you.
Whoever this guy is, he can't be all bad, right?
Oh, he's a horrible person. He is a horrible, horrible person.
Kate instead of hauling her down here.
Of course he brought her inside. She's his damn wife.
True.
You're kidding.
Nope.
Kate is married to your brother?
The only reason I know Kate is because she married David. I was the best man at their wedding.
Wow. Okay.
Family drama aside, hope you know I'm not about to make nice with New Frontier. I know you didn't have much stake in Prescott, Javi, but they burned that place to the ground for no fucking reason.
After everything you folks told me, I'm guessing I'm not gonna find my people alive.
Hell,
Nope,
Javi.
they walkers.
They killed your niece! Shot Kate! For all we know, your brother could have been behind it.
That's definitely a
It wasn't
possibility.
his idea in the first place.
I hate to admit it, but there's a chance he gave the order. If he didn't know it was them, if he was just trying to get payback for what was stolen, it's possible.
What was he like when you knew? You guys get along? He seemed happy enough to see you up there.
If you want to hear me say he's an asshole, fine. He's the biggest asshole I know.
Question is he a big enough asshole to go along with some of the shit they've done?
Possibly.
If your brother knew anything about what happened in Prescott, he's got to answer for it. They all do. I owe that to Conrad.
What?
I'm not just gonna let things slide. I've never really been an eye-for-eye kind of man. But people died. We need to even out the scales.
That's true.
We need to
The
look
scales
like we're
must be
playing along with
balanced.
their rules. Go along with what they say. For now. Then, when the time is right, that's when we demand justice.
Hey.
Hey.
I would have been here sooner, but I had to take care of something.
Would that something be your wife and kid?
Come on already. Kate's asking for you. Maybe you think it's okay to keep a lady waiting.
What about the rest of my friends?
They're not invited.
What?
Hurry up now.
Looks like the rules don't apply to everyone, huh?
That's right. Some people get out of here early. Others stay a long fucking time.
Trip, just drop it, okay?
Smart cookie, this one.
Javi, just go.
I'll put in a good word for you, okay? See if we can't hurry the process along a bit.
Thanks.
Go along with them for now? That doesn't sound good. We have a process, our own way of doing things. Your guys better not have a problem with that. Things don't go well for troublemakers here. I hope that's clear.
David, you threw us in a cell. Don't expect us to smile about it.
We do that to protect our people. It's not personal.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I would totally ask that question too.
Come on.
Look how nice everyone has it in the New Frontier. How pretty it is. They've got a playground. Everyone seems well fed. They're doing great. Let's not forget these people are basically bandits. They burnt down Prescott to get those nice medical supplies. And probably fresh scalpels and food and some of that playground stuff. And murdered everybody in that town and created more walkers. Let's not forget that tidbit.
Kate asked for you. I thought you'd want to check on her. Listen, Javi, Gabe. He told me some pretty messed up things. Things I need your help wrapping my head around.
He shouldn't have done that. I wanted to tell you myself.
Bad news is bad news. Who cares who delivers it? He told me you lost Mariana. Just a few days ago.
Oh. I'm sorry, David. She's gone.
It's strange grieving for the same person twice. Like losing something you didn't know you had. What was she like, Javi? She was so little when we got separated. Who did my little girl become?
Mariana saw things that other people didn't. She told me she wanted to write down her memories to keep them alive after she was gone.
Sounds like her. Always was a dreamer. How did she die? Tell me how it happened. Please, I need to know.
She was just standing there, minding her own business. She just found her lost headphones in the dirt. She was smiling. And then someone put a bullet in her head.
What kind of animal would just open fire on her like that?
Badger, Max, and your men?
With your mark.
My people aren't in the habit of killing little girls.
Oh,
David,
yes they
I
are.
was there. They shot Kate too. Ask your buddy at the gate if you don't believe me.
Max was a part of this? Fuck. I need details. What the hell went down out there? I need to know exactly what happened.
Same assholes killed a hostage. At this town, Prescott.
Prescott? At the airstrip?
Their leader flooded it with walkers and tear gas.
Leader?
A crazy bald guy with a beard.
Badger, what the fuck have you done now? I'm gonna handle that stupid son of a bitch, okay? Do me a favor, keep this to yourself. The politics here, they can get messy.
I thought you were the boss.
There's 4 of us that run Richmond. You need to impress the other 3. Or you'll be back on the road by morning.
So they try to create a little democracy instead of a
Try not to
dictatorship.
stir things up. You and your friends could have a very short stay.
You wouldn't let that happen, would you? We only just got here.
It's not just up to me. I run security here, but it's not like my word is law. This shit with Badger doesn't make things any easier.
If you hate politics, Dust, you're gonna love, whatchamacallit, Game of Thrones.
Who's the fresh meat?
Ava, this is my brother, Javi.
He's not
Baseball
dead.
brother? No shit. What are the chances of you turning up on the doorstep?
My brother talked about me.
All the time at the start.
Oh, good, I hope.
I think you know the answer to that.
Yeah, I do.
Ava's my right hand. If there's anyone you can trust in Richmond, it's her.
Hey, if she's your right hand, how come you still have a hand? I'm just asking because we do chop off limbs. If she's David's right hand, he should be missing his hand. You know, like Star Wars, where George Lucas loves to get hands chopped off. Just saying.
That woman, the fucking soldier. She was the first person I met up with after you and me got separated. I never would have made it without her.
Gabe said you went back to the house. At the start. I'm sorry I never found you. Did you even try?
How can you even ask that?
I don't know, David. You seem like a pretty capable guy. Why didn't you come back?
Mama and I got routed out of the city on the way to the hospital. It wasn't long before she...
Poor Mama.
I couldn't get back into Baltimore, so I hooked up with my old unit. We thought we could build a safe zone outside D.C. After what happened to Mama and everyone else, I thought you were all dead. But you were taking care of them, weren't you? Somehow you found a way.
The day Dad died, I promised I'd stick around. Be there for the family. Well, kept my word.
Took the end of the world, but you finally grew up.
And you didn't, David. You just point blank said you left your family to die. After his mom got bit, he hooked up with his old unit and went to Washington, D.C. He didn't bother to turn around. It was stated at the beginning of this episode they waited 3 months. That's more than enough time for David to have gotten around there. He even said they routed out, which means they didn't take the highway. They probably got stuck on some country bumpkin road. He could have easily gotten back to that house within a 3-month span to check and see if his kids were still there. I mean, this isn't Clementine's case where her parents were in Savannah and she was in an entirely different state. So, don't tell me David didn't become irresponsible. Because he sure as heck did, in my opinion. He just left his family basically to die.
This is where they're treating Kate. Don't get comfortable. We're not staying long.
Gosh dang, chat being broken.
Hey!
Hey, kid. Got everything you need?
Yeah. This place is like a resort. Check it out, Javi. Noodles in a cup.
We need to get you some real food. Stat. Turn you into a soldier.
Javi, I'm glad you're okay.
I'm a lot better seeing you.
Damn, it's good to have you back. Look at this family. Look at my wife. Isn't
Your
she the
wife?
most beautiful woman alive?
Come on. With the lights off, you could mistake me for a walker.
I'd have to agree.
The key word being alive.
Gabe.
What, you okay?
My...
Shit. I'll get the doc.
I'm fine. I just needed to talk to you, alone. I'm scared, Javi. More than I was the whole time on the road. Even when I thought I was going to die, everything inside me screams to get away from here. These people are killers. And David?
Yeah, I know what you mean. This place gives me the creeps.
I'm glad to hear that. I was afraid you'd been won over by the security here. It's
What security? The security shot you, killed my niece, and everything else horrible in this setting. And David basically has no control over this place because of politics.
Always been you and me on the road, Javi. That's how we've made it this far. Please, promise me we'll go back to that the first chance we get. This place, it's a cage. We can't let ourselves get locked in.
I hear you, Kate, but we can't just turn our backs on this place. On my brother.
Javi.
We have to try to make it work.
I used to say that about my fucked up marriage. Guess it still applies. Whatever. Just, please. Please don't leave me alone for too long.
Yeah, it is amazing she's still alive after a shot to the stomach.
How you doing, sweetheart?
But if you have a good surgeon, it's possible.
It's less now.
Strange how it just comes and goes.
I think she pulled her stitches when she sat up.
Her stitches?
I doubt it. But pain often comes in waves with abdominal wounds. I'll give you something to take the edge off, in case it comes back. Truly superlative work. I thought I'd have to operate, but all she needed was IV fluids and some antibiotics. How did you find someone with skills like these? A wound like this kills 9 out of 10. Whoever did this really knows their stuff.
That would be Eleanor. One of my friends you threw in quarantine.
Well, she's no use to anyone there. We should let her out. I'll vouch for her.
Agreed. I'll have Ava bring her here.
I want to meet this Eleanor. I'm sure she'll be an asset to our community.
You can vouch for the rest of them too, right?
It doesn't work that way, but we'll make the case for them soon.
Politics.
Bobby and I have to go meet some people now. See if we can't prove he's worth a damn.
We're gonna take real good care of you. Okay?
Send my apologies, David. I won't be able to make it.
Feeling okay?
Fine. I just want to keep an eye on my patient. The others know my vote is with you.
Come on. Remember what I said. When we meet these guys, keep what happened to Mariana to yourself. Badger is one of my guys, and I will handle him.
Really? How well have you been handling your crew, David? I wonder. Because apparently Jones got him in the back pocket. My gosh, it looks like a cult.
It may look pretty, but it's all sugars. There's no substance.
It tastes pretty, Clint. That's all that matters. Ah, the brother.
Javi, meet the guys. Clint runs food production. The crops you saw, that's him and his people. Jones, our bridge to the outside world. She handles contact with other settlements.
She's the politician.
Javi. I trust you've been treated well. I hope you haven't been handled too roughly. Some of our people left their courtesy with their old lives.
No complaints here. I get that you guys have a way of doing things.
Thank you. We have to be careful. I'm sure you can understand. We were just about to eat. Clint was trying to convince me of the essential superiority of his creamed spinach over my magnificent Black Forest gâteau.
It's no contest. The spinach has real nutritional value.
Javi, take a look at that table. You tell me what you'd rather put in your belly. Spinach from Clint's garden, or a...
Well, never mind. I got it.
baked delicacy by yours truly.
I'm with Clint. Gotta eat your greens if you want to grow up big and strong.
Ah, exactly.
I'm only picking greens because apparently I have high cholesterol, so I apparently need to eat more green and vegetables in me. So, yeah, Javi, you gotta eat those greens because gosh knows how much nutrients and how high your cholesterol could be.
At least you're being honest.
Sugar will just make it worse.
Please, make yourself comfortable. We value straight talk here, so please, forgive me if I seem direct. We're usually pretty strict about who we open our doors to.
Politician.
Your brother's word counts for a lot.
Is that so?
The three of us and Dr. Lingard make all the decisions here, so yeah.
People who choose to stay with us, they have to deal with us bossing them around. Not saying you wouldn't, but it can be an adjustment. Especially for the more independent-minded. There's no structure out there now.
No offense, but what qualifies you to lead?
Testing us already?
Just curious who's leading the troops into battle.
Everything you see, we built ourselves. If that's not an endorsement, I don't know what is.
When Joan and I met your brother, he was trying his hand at fruit.
Fruit?
We found him slowly murdering an orchard on the Shenandoah River.
Howdy fucking ha.
I helped him bring it back to life.
We had a good run there.
For as long as it lasted.
What happened?
What always happens. We trusted the wrong damn people. That's what led us to start this. Wondering what this fine piece of body art is all about? It's our litmus test for loyalty.
That looks pretty intense. Doesn't it hurt?
It's burned into your flesh. Of course it fucking hurts. It's a sign of commitment, not a...
I'm going to point out one thing. If you are burning a mark into your flesh in a post-apocalyptic world, a crap sack setting that is The Walking Dead, you have a high chance of an infection if the metal wasn't sterilized and all that stuff. Not to mention dying from the shock, considering it is on your neck. And I'm not even going to get into the mention of how hard burn wounds and long burn wounds take to heal, especially if it's scorched your skin. So, by doing this little initiation, you are wasting a ton of medical supplies just trying to stay alive. And assuming you didn't die from the shock of getting your neck burnt. Just pointing that out.
From your year abroad.
It was a crude answer to a difficult problem, and it hasn't always worked. Please understand. We had a terrible winter just after we moved here. We lost a great deal. Loved ones who left holes in our lives. Protecting my people from that kind of pain, that's what keeps me awake at night.
So you became Hillary Clinton.
It turned me into a perpetual night owl. I know it's a lot to ask.
You can't protect people, Joan. Not completely. Not anymore.
You're probably right. That doesn't mean we don't have to try.
Max?
Oh great, it's the horrible diplomat.
I sent for him.
Since when does he answer to you?
From what I hear, he's well acquainted with your brother.
No. That's a good question. Because apparently Max and Badger were supposed to run security system. And wasn't security David's job? Wasn't he over security? And if this is a three-person dictatorship like they just pointed out, Dude in the Hat runs the food crops, Jones the politician, Dr. Langon's the doctor, and David's the muscle. Why does the orchard dude and the politician have control over the muscle if this is supposed to be a four-controlled system? I'm just pointing out how corrupt the politics are. Because there's politics in this game.
They exchanged a few bullets outside our walls.
I thought that wouldn't matter once you got inside.
Is there bad blood between you and Max?
Nothing that can't be worked out.
Let's just say I wouldn't invite him to my wedding.
Yeah, I wouldn't fucking go.
Good, because I just said you wouldn't be invited.
Max, how did this start?
Don't look at him. You have an obligation to tell the truth.
We caught him siphoning gas from one of our vehicles.
Max.
Sorry, David. I know he's family, but your brother's a thief.
Is it true?
Answer her.
I was scavenging whatever I could find. I had no idea it belonged to you.
You just asked. We'd have given it to you.
If you look back at the previous episode, I offered to return it to you, and then you put me at gunshot, tied me up, and threw me into a truck, which Clementine wrecked. I just wanted to point that tidbit out, too.
That's not all. Rufus said Clementine ran his truck off the road just to break him free.
Clementine?
Girl we had trouble with in the past. You can always judge a man by the company he keeps. Running with that girl don't look good.
I would say not.
What's your problem with Clementine? You got a lot of hate for a teenage girl.
We kicked her out for a reason. Now you two are thick as thieves.
This is who you're asking us to vouch for, David? Seriously? You know we can't just open our doors to bandits. We're trying to build something different here.
Oh, for God's sakes, get off your high horse. Don't pretend like your people don't have blood on their hands.
I'm not sure what you mean. We hold our people to the highest standards.
Javi?
You have something to say?
One of your people, some asshole called Badger, he put a bullet in a little girl, my niece, David's daughter.
What? Damn it, Javi, I told you I'd handle it.
No, David, this cousin fucking dirtbag has the balls to accuse me? He and Badger destroyed an entire town.
That's enough.
No. We need to hear this.
Go on, Javi. Sounds like you've got more to get off your chest.
They killed a hostage in cold blood. A woman, Francine.
Badger did that, not me.
You were right there.
Okay, if Badger did that, why isn't Badger in this room with you to get, let's see, how do I put this? Shot?
Next to him.
I tried to get him to stop, I swear.
Cut off her damn finger first.
Max!
I tried to stop him, I swear. He was out of control.
David, we warned you about getting your soldiers in line.
We don't know all the facts.
We know enough.
She's right, David. You've lost control.
Oh, wait. So now they're blaming David. They're shifting the blame. The political system, of course. I wonder how things would go if Dr. Langon was here, because Langon said he would vouch for David.
I want them gone. All of them.
Does that include Badger?
And everyone in the quarantine to the gate. Send them out with enough weapons to defend themselves, but no more.
Whoa, look what Joan just said. Send Javi and the people in quarantine. She didn't include Max and Badger in that. She made an exception. They're above the law, to quote the episode. There's a lot of things that they are above the law that fit into this episode. Let's not even forget, thievery is a thing. I offer to return the fuel. I mean, I'm going to be pointing out some of those things, but the hypocrisy that comes out of Hillary Clinton's mouth, aka Jones, is ridiculous. Let's not even forget her little boyfriend, Bill Clinton, over to the side, which is whatever the agriculture dude. Look, it's a stormtrooper. Because they've got half their face covered.
Not now. Kate and Gabe will be safe here. Your doctor friend too. But the rest of you, you're gonna have to do what they say. I'm sorry.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Just play along, okay? I'll help you when I can. Just stay alive. Okay?
You might as well just fed your younger brother to the wolves after he's protected your family for close to a decade. Just gonna point that fact out. I'm going to pause for a second to ask Chad a question. If I have the option to kill both Badger and Max, you want me to do it? Badger has to die, but what about Max? Max is the dude with the sock hat. I'm just asking, if I get the option to kill both of those, you want me to kill both of them? One of them is dead, but the other one, I'm asking. Max? Please answer me in chat. Oh, so both of them get to die, right? Okay, thank you.
You're lucky I don't gouge your fucking eyes out with my thumbs.
Please do, Trip.
You hear me, asshole?
David packed this.
He did. They said...
Start walking.
What about Eleanor?
Walk.
Eat shit. Answer my fucking question. God damn it, Harvey! Let go of me!
This isn't gonna help Eleanor. Don't make it worse for her.
Do not fuck this up.
There's a settlement a few miles west of here.
Don't worry.
Don't come back.
I will execute Order 666. Did she just knock out Trip? No, she didn't. She just knocked him off his feet.
Did you piss in someone's oatmeal back there? Thought you were gonna play along. We trusted you.
Look, we're not dead. That's something, okay?
Not yet, anyway.
The sound of the undead.
Let's just see what they gave us.
Knowing them, it's probably a butter knife and a stick of gum.
They could have just shot us.
More than once.
Oh, how fucking neighborly.
No, Jesus. Well, not the religious one, but Paul. Is it Paul? Paul has a point. They could have just shot Joan. I mean, oh wait, Joan does deserve to get shot, but Javi, Jesus, and Trip. But they didn't. I just want to point that out. They did have a point. I'm wondering which of the democracy, the supposed council, avoided that. David and Langon versus Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton? Yeah. I just want to point out both Trip and them have a point.
What's that?
It's a
Looks
baseball
like
bat.
I doubt they give one to everyone. Ava did say David packed the bag.
Why the hell is it tied to a baseball bat?
David's sense of humor was always poorly timed. Looks like they're expanding. Some of these areas are marked clear. Okay. There's Richmond. That helps.
But we can't go back there.
Knowing where it is lets us know where we are. Pretty sure David wants us to go there. And if this is us here, then I think we can head along this path. Just gotta head north. And to find north,
we need to find the North Star.
Which star is that? That looks like the Little Dipper. Wait, no, that's the Big Dipper, Little Dipper, Orion's Belt, maybe?
Is that it?
I remember something about it facing toward the Little Dipper.
So, Big Dipper?
There. The end of the Little Dipper.
No, that's the Big Dipper.
That's it. We need to go this way. What else is in there?
Not a whole lot. Flashlight. Not enough weapons. No food.
No, actually, Trip, you're wrong. You do have really good weapons. He gave one of y'all an axe, one of y'all a knife. You're in the middle of the night. They know there's tons of walkers out at night, and probably maybe a herd heading their way. In other words, a lot of walkers. They gave you the weapons to stay quiet. Which means sneak kills. Which we will be doing Metal Gear Solid, basically. Kill them quietly. No more walkers come.
Let's go.
Is what David did. He gave you smart weaponry. It's also worth noting those weapons they could go without.
I can't lose anyone else. I'm telling you, I can't.
Also, point one further thing out, since this is a giant community and a hypocrisy mess, David also, what he gave us were 3 things that their community, bandit thiefdom, wouldn't miss. A baseball bat, a hatchet, and a knife. 3 things wouldn't be missable very much in that thing. He didn't get 3 things that allow us to kill zombies quietly and get to the location he marked. Safely. I'm just pointing that little fact out. He didn't give us water. I mean, I could use a bottle of water. What am I talking about? I'm drinking a Casey's.
Maybe Eleanor?
Look, I get it. But like it or not, this shit happens. We can stand around, drying each other's eyes, or we can get going.
You're right. Sorry, man. Rough day, to say the least. I know you got my back, and I got yours.
Of course.
After you.
No. What happens if you shoot a gun in this setting is the undead can't see, but they rely on sound. So if you make a lot of noise, they'll come. So why I was saying, Dave, the smart thing by giving them weapons to keep quiet means they can kill what's in front of them, and they won't draw a lot of things like a gunshot. A gunshot will ring for miles. So that's why I said what David gave them was very useful. And stuff that would be missing. So yes, David did give them guns and, well, good weapons and weapons that won't draw a lot of walkers. So yes, or no, guns bring out the more walkers.
I gotta tell you, man.
Exactly.
I thought
Sneak attack.
you and Kate were, you know. I wouldn't have guessed she was married to not you. I ain't judging, mind you. I'm just curious. What's the story? Ain't my business, I know, but what have we got to lose out here?
Honestly, I'm sorry. I just don't know you that well.
All right, I understand. It's always a mess, ain't it?
What's that?
Who you love, who loves you. If they're one and the same or otherwise. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. Goddamn mess.
And it never quite washes out. I know Eleanor told you that she and I were whatever we were, but that's over now. I respect her wishes. I really do. I just wish my heart respected mine.
Oh, broken heart. I'm so sad that you got dumped.
Jesus got his eye on something.
Definitely not humanity. Oh wait, wrong one.
Got for us, man?
Listen. Tell me that isn't what I think it is.
The sound of the undead.
Heading the same way we are.
Well, we could hit walkers any second. We better scoot.
Okay, look alive, people. I got him.
Intestines.
Batter up, fuckface.
Come on, man. Move your ass.
You want a piece of this?
You should be more careful with this.
That's why a knife's a little more practical.
We're even now.
I thought you were getting out of here.
I was. The walkers are everywhere. I had to cover myself in walker guts to get away.
Come on. We're heading to a factory nearby.
Well, you kind of can tell she did. Look, she's got little...
New Frontier kick you out? Doesn't surprise me. Not one bit.
No thanks to David. And no thanks at all.
David? That asshole's still around?
This is gonna sound really weird, but he's my brother.
What? Wait, this place we're going, David sent you there?
It's supposed to be safe.
Clem.
You can't trust him, Javi. I learned that the hard way. I never wanted to need people again, but I had nowhere else to go. The New Frontier gave me this and made me one of them. They promised they'd help him.
Somebody remember that the New Frontier marks on her arm for so when we get for season 3, it was on to see if it's on there, okay? Somebody please remember that for me.
That turned out to be a lie. You need, AJ. I don't care what they say. Huh? Just like that little guy.
I mean, she's amazing. I would.
Here it is. River Oxaban. Oh, I don't think this is it. Hang in there, goofball. This is gonna get you better.
Clem.
Dr. Lingard, what's the matter with you?
I'm fine. Clem, please don't. The vancomycin. That's the last of it. It'll be wasted on AJ. I told you. It could save someone's life if used right.
You selfish jerk. You let him die to save your drugs.
Because they won't do a thing for it. I'm sorry, Clem. I tried everything. I really did.
This will help him get better.
Nothing can help your boy now. Clem, put the drugs back before anyone finds out you took them. You know what they do to thieves here.
I have to try. Come on, goofball. I need you to be brave for me now, okay? Shh, shh. See? It's not so bad. AJ, shh.
What the hell is this?
I told her it was a bad idea.
You fucking high again? Pull yourself together before the others see you. Deal with the damn kid. What the fuck were you thinking? You were told those drugs couldn't help him. How could you be so stupid?
Did you think I would just give up on him? AJ is everything to me, David. I'd do anything to keep him alive.
Except there's nothing left to do. That waste, that'll cost someone's life down the road. Someone in this camp. Someone who contributes to our survival.
Come on, David. She was just trying to help her kid.
We helped enough! We should have left him out in the woods a week ago!
But look, it's helping.
It doesn't work that way, Clem. You bought him a peaceful moment. Nothing more. I wish I could tell you it would save him.
That's more than you did, any of you.
That's not fair.
You ungrateful
Oh, it is.
little shit. We opened our arms to you, made you one of us. This is how you repay us? By stealing? By putting yourself before the group? You're done here. You broke our rules, Clem. Violated our trust. There's no place for you in the new frontier.
This was about his survival, so don't you dare judge me.
It's always about survival. We have a better chance of it with you gone.
Maybe we should give her another chance.
Don't fight me on this, Paul. You know what Joan would say if she were here. I'm sorry, Clem.
Oh, great,
You brought
Hillary
this
Clinton.
on yourself.
Come on, AJ. We don't need this place anyway.
Uh-uh. He stays. Can't take him with you. That ship has sailed.
I'm not leaving without him.
AJ can't travel. All we can do now is make him comfortable.
I'm not leaving without him.
Let him go, Clem. He'll only drag you down out there. It's what's best for both of you.
No! You monsters! What about this? What was it all for? Don't forget, I'm one of you.
Not anymore.
Let her say goodbye. We owe her that much, at least.
Fine. You heard her.
Say what you need to say, then you go.
I love you, goofball. I love you.
Come on, Clem.
His first word. Yeah. I did mention how hypocritical this group is, but they are very hypocrites. They're getting mad at Clem for wasting medical supplies. What is the doctor doing? He's high on morphine. Morphine's pretty much much better, just as good as medical supplies. What she was using, okay. So why isn't the doctor kicked out? 2, doctor, why did you get the burn mark on your hand? A surgeon's hands are his life. Because you need your hands to operate. Why did you burn your hand? 3rd, another thing, if the doctor's a known drug addict, that means he will be stealing from you. In case we don't know, stealing is bad, but that means the doctor's enabling. Another thing, if AJ is apparently so sick that he is dying, why would they still keep him? When before, just 2 seconds earlier, David said, "Oh, he's gonna die anyway." Cole's like, "Well, you're kicking me out. Let me take him with me." No, you're not taking him. So he was willing to shoot a kid, assuming AJ died in this, which we know he didn't because this is season 4. Spoiler, but okay, that's messed up. there's a lot of hypocrisy in that entire scene that I could just so tear apart David right there on how hypocritical he is, just as bad as Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton, which is the agriculture dude and Joan. Okay, I'm sorry, I keep calling them politicians, but they are politicians. They play the political game, and they do a horrible job at it too. By the way, I'm really looking forward to if I can give Joan her comeuppance. And the doctor his comeuppance, because how dare you, doctor? You get Clem kicked out of the group for stealing drugs when you're doing the same thing. Oh, and let's not also point out the fact David was covering for the doctor who was stealing from them their drugs. What is so big about the thing? It's stealing. The doctor's stealing from them to get high off his horse. Just want to point that out. How backwards logic that entire scene was.
I thought AJ would be the one. Finally.
The one what?
The one who didn't die.
Hug.
My little goofball. At least he doesn't have to live in this world anymore.
This is what David circled on the map.
Our smelly friends are back.
If too many of them push against this, it might give. Gotta find a way in.
Here they come.
Fuck! I can raise it a little, but something's wrong with it. Jammed or some shit.
Maybe we can force it open.
We're gonna have to. Well, there's a car with no wheels. Shit! God damn it!
Come on, Garrett. You're supposed to be a holy man. You can keep holding that.
Get that door open!
That's it. Won't go any higher. Everyone get in!
Abby, go!
Come on, Trip.
Close the door.
Hurry! Get that goddamn jack out of there! Damn, man. That was too close.
Hopefully that door holds him.
You're in a reinforced building.
David!
Don't you dare let that fucking baby killer in.
Okay, Clem, that wasn't smart shooting the
Let me
gun.
do this.
Clem.
Don't do it, Javi.
He has a son, Clem. Just like you did.
The fuck?
Open it.
What the hell are you doing here?
Ask your brother.
She's trouble. Trust me.
How could you do that to Clem? God, what if it had been Mariana or Gabe?
What did she say?
That you left her to die.
No, we kicked her out.
A little
Same
girl,
thing.
all alone out there. Do you think Mariana could have survived that?
We had rules. Clem broke them.
Your rules, do those apply to your anarchy? Dr. Langon was stealing from you. What makes him no different than Clem?
I would have done the same to anybody. She knew what would happen. Don't feel sorry for her.
To anybody, huh? You broke the rules for Kate and Gabe.
And I'll accept the consequences. Unlike her.
Did he suffer? Please. I have to know.
No. I wouldn't have let him. But I didn't have to worry about that. He lived, Clem. He lived.
But how? He was dying. Clem said so.
AJ bounced back. He was stronger than we thought. It was a miracle.
You're lying.
That's great. Clem, this is good news.
How am I supposed to believe you?
Point.
Clementine, please, I'm telling the truth.
Where? Where is AJ now?
I don't know for sure.
But he's in Richmond?
Dr. Lingard took care of the boy. He'll know how to find him.
Then I'm going back.
None of us are going anywhere until the walker's clear.
What's your plan, David?
We used to store a vehicle up this way. Provisions. I came to get you set up.
And?
And say goodbye. I don't want you to worry about Kate and Gabe. I'll take care of my family from now on. They'll be safe with me.
Not happening, David. They're my family as much as yours.
Is that what you think? Last I checked, Kate was my wife and Gabe was my son.
Who you abandoned shortly after the apocalypse. You little hypocrite. You massive hypocrite. Don't think you can just go back to your family because the younger brother brings them there when your child... Well, let me finish that. After they've shot your child and and your wife is dying. That lot saved thanks to a crack doctor, and a good doctor's the reason they lived. And you're... Oh, God, I would have strangled... I would... Ugh. The comeuppance are coming.
Shit!
Board it up.
We need something to buffer. Something heavy.
There! Help me!
Oh, and I want to point out one other fact. Apparently, David's not very much of a good father, because when he took AJ from Clem, you know, he said he was going to look after him. No, Dr. Langon looked after him. No, you definitely don't even get the right David to judge Javi on raising kids or anything. I will protest this several times, blood does not make you family. Let me just point this out. Javi is not Gabe or was Mariana's actual father. Kate is their stepmother. They're not their biological parents. Those two have raised them since they were in the single digits since the post-apocalypse broke out. They have been more of a mother and a father figure than that stupid jarhead ever has been.
Wait a half second. Where'd you find this?
Over there.
Show me.
Ooh.
What the hell is all this?
These could come in handy. Don't want to just take them, but...
I might be going crazy, but... I think these came from Prescott.
They did.
That's Phantom Punch.
I don't understand how all this got here.
Like you don't know.
Hey, none of this stuff was here before. I don't have a damn thing to do with it. We've only ever kept a few basic supplies here for scouts.
Come on, David, don't play dumb.
What are you suggesting? That I was part of looting Prescott?
Yep.
You must have known something.
You think I condoned this?
This is bigger than just Prescott. There's spoils from other towns here, too. Towns I heard got raided a while back. There's stuff here from the kingdom.
Okay, Prescott is the town that they sent the walkers on, that Trip and Eleanor are from, and Conrad's from, that, you know, Badger and Max threw the tear gas in and killed everybody in. That's Prescott.
Take cover.
I'd do that little bitch again just to see her head pop.
You sure as hell are stupid, ain't you?
You only just realizing that now?
I told you. Joan is on the warpath. Last thing we need is people getting wind of all this stuff.
Look at all this shit. Freaking rolling in it.
I'll give you that.
Just glad we found some more smokes.
And now we get to see your head pop, you piece of shit.
David?
I thought better of you, Max. I really did.
David, come on, man. We're a unit. There's no need for...
Stop! He's getting away!
Go! Get Badger!
Junkyard. You were nothing but a fly in my waiver. If I'd have known you were David's brother,
I'd have shoved that gas can down your throat and lit you up like a candle. But this'll do.
Fucking Garcias. Oh, you
You took my goddamn guts out.
I'm gonna do more than that.
Fuck. This is for Mariana. She was a sweet little girl, just minding her own business.
Not anymore. Fuck her. And fuck you too.
Oh, I love the sound design.
Get it over with.
I so will, Trip.
Come on. What are you waiting for? We've got to move. No point drawing it out.
Nope. I'm not letting him turn. That's too merciful. What are you smiling at?
That's enough, man. He's gone. For God's sake, Hobby. Get a goddamn hold of yourself.
Oh, I feel loads better. Trip, don't worry. I feel loads better, and I thank you for not stopping him. Ooh.
He's all yours.
Thank you, David. That's the only decent thing you've done this whole game.
Please.
Raiding, looting, you betrayed who we are. You betrayed Richmond.
Come on, David. This is Richmond.
What's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean?
I ain't got nothing to say.
There's no use holding out, Max. The best you can do is make things right.
We weren't doing it without support inside Richmond. Joan was in on it. We did it on her orders. She said we needed it to survive. I wanted to let you in, but she told me you'd never go for it. I'm sorry.
What do you know? Hillary was corrupt.
Please, don't kill me. I'll help you. I'll tell everyone in Richmond about this. I'll help you get back inside.
Let's see here. I'll help you get back inside. Like you helped, like you twisted my words in the church and got me kicked out? No.
We don't need your help.
I'm begging you.
I feel a lot cleaner. I literally got rid of 2 horrible people in this setting. I think I don't need a shower because, I wash my hands right now because I feel I washed my hands of 2 disgusting people. Who here's satisfied that I did both of did this setting a favor and got rid of those horrible people? Please put some please say so in chat because I'm so glad. Come on, chat. Tell me who's glad they're dead. And that we, the player, got to kill them. Chat, I'm begging you. I have a 30-second delay half the time. Yeah, forget it.
Where's Lonnie?
He gave us the slip. Hightailed it back towards Richmond.
Son of a bitch. If he warns Joan...
We'll kill her.
What about the other 2?
Oh.
What? It's good riddance. That son of a bitch killed Mariana.
Did that make you feel better?
Yes.
I wouldn't shed any tears if I were you.
Maybe I'm shedding them for your brother.
Hey man, back the fuck off. I don't need a lecture from you.
You need it from someone. You don't want to become the thing you hate.
You weren't there. You don't know what Hobby went through. Emotions aren't picky. They get the better of all of us eventually. Sometimes there's just no other way to make things right. My friend took a crowbar to someone once.
And I enjoyed every minute of watching Kenny bash that horrible human's head in.
What about your missing friends?
I'm surprised you care. Human life isn't exactly high on your list of priorities. Don't have time to keep looking. They'd want me to get home and warn them. So that's what I'm gonna do.
You sure you'll be okay on your own?
To be honest, I think my odds are better than yours. I won't forget about you. You have my word.
It's a shitstorm out there, man. I don't see how you're gonna make it.
One step at a time.
Oh man, it would have been so great and irony if he said, if Trip goes, it's a mess out there, I don't know what happened, and he goes, God works in mysterious ways.
We need to get back to Richmond fast.
Tell me you wouldn't laugh if he had said that.
We both do.
We all do.
I gotta break Eleanor out of there. Once she's safe.
Oh wait, I forgot. We still have 3 horrible human beings left in this setting to kill. Wait, 2. Joan and Dr. Lion gone. Maybe David. We'll see on David's part.
Fine. I'm gonna tell her how I feel. Hey, the mess never washes out. Might as well get neck deep.
We're gonna need allies in Richmond. Lingard and Clint, they're our best bet. If I can get to them before Joan does, maybe we have a chance.
Oh wait, Clint too.
I know I was ready to say goodbye before.
He needs to be on that list.
But I can't do this without you. Can I count on you? I won't be able to pull this off myself.
I'll back you up. But I'm doing this for Kate, not you.
Fine. As long as we get it done. If Lonnie raises the alarm, they'll be waiting for us at the gates. There's a way in round back that'll get us around any sentries. We can take Badger's truck.
I doubt he'll mind.
Come on, we gotta get on the move.
Oh, let me just say one thing I put in high regard in my personal life is called loyalty. Yep, or interest. You break my trust, have fun.
Herd's closing in.
And if there's one thing we've learned exactly in this game, nobody's loyal.
I'm thinking this will go a lot better if we split up. A group this big can't exactly sneak around, particularly if they're expecting us.
Eleanor's in there somewhere. I'm going after her.
Lingard brought her to the clinic. That's your best bet. Javi, that's where you'll go to get Kate and Gabe. Then bring them to my house. It's the one with the Raven on the hitching post. We'll all meet up there. After I pay a little visit to Joan. Stay out of sight. They'll be keeping an eye out for us.
As soon as I can get Kate and Gabe, we'll see you back at the house.
Roger that.
I'm not one of your soldiers, David.
I'll scout ahead.
What about you, Clem?
I'm pretty sure I've still got some friends in the New Frontier. If they know where AJ's being held, they'll tell me. As soon as I find him, taking that truck and getting the hell out of here.
Well, you are owed a vehicle.
Keep an eye on David. He may be playing nice, but I'd still watch your back.
I'm with you, Clem. He rubs me the wrong way.
As soon as I get Kate and Gabe, I'm gonna figure out what's best for us.
Well, I hope it involves getting far away from here.
It so would.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's not the man I think he is. See you when I see you.
David said to hang a ride up at that corner. Seems clear so far.
Let's move.
Oh yeah, I already ate dust.
You know Javi Garcia? Used to play shortstop for Baltimore.
That Javier Garcia? That's who we're looking for?
Yeah, that Javier Garcia. Anyway, sounds like some paranoid horseshit. Guy's a fucking ball player.
There's the medical center. We go in, we get out, we get Kate and Gabe, we get out.
What about our friends there? Doesn't exactly look like a welcoming committee.
Alright, let's hang out here for a while. Smoke break.
Damn it. We need a distraction. How's your throwing arm?
Throw at the transformer or the window. Oh, there's a cult flag there. Sorry.
What the fuck? Shit, we need to get the fire crew or that shit could burn down the block.
You couldn't have just taken out a window.
No, I had to go the extra mile trip.
Find Elle. Tell her we have to move Kate.
You got it. I'll meet you here.
Javi! We thought you were...
I was
super worried. Like, a lot.
Are you guys okay? They didn't hurt you, did they?
No, we're fine.
They said you guys were denied entry.
It's true. We're on borrowed time. The people who run this place, they're ruthless. We have to move.
Where's my dad? Is he coming? Javi!
Your dad's taking care of a few loose ends. And right now, he needs me to take care of you.
Oh, okay.
David has a house in town. He thinks we'll be okay there.
Then let's go.
Wait, Javi? While you were gone, this woman, Joan, came by. I felt like she was sizing me up. It was creepy. She implied David was in trouble. Like he was no longer in charge. She kept saying Gabe and I didn't need to worry, but it only made me worry more.
Joan's been running this place behind David's back. She's pulling the strings.
What do you
She's
mean?
the puppet master.
The people who shot you answered her. She ordered raids on other settlements. We found all this stuff from Prescott.
She was behind Prescott?
David's rounding up allies to confront her right now.
Javi, I know you wanted to try it here, but this isn't our fight. We already lost Mari because of these people. Now, the whole place is about to become a war zone.
I hear you, Kate, but we can't just let her get away with it.
You're not hearing me. This is not our problem.
What's going on? Tripp said we had to move to
I picked that option because technically this whole situation is bigger than Javi's family, their family. I will just say that. Javi's son and, well, basically nephew and, but whatever you want to call it, their relationship, that's their family. Richmond has destroyed other towns. in case you didn't catch earlier, they got rid of Wellington, the place that Kenny sacrificed everything to keep Clem safe. Remember that teary-eyed speech Clem gave that makes me to this day cry every time I hear it? They're responsible for getting Clem kicked out of Wellington. They did the braid trick. So this is a lot bigger than that. So if I can help get rid of these horrible people, especially Joan, Dr. Linegaard, David, Clint, and all them, they all need to go. The whole democracy, the whole anarchy needs to be purged. And then wipe the board. You need to just catch the board of this town clean and start over. That's the only way you can fix this entire place. So yes, we have to fix this situation.
We're getting the fuck out of Richmond before it's too late.
Getting out? You shouldn't even be sitting up.
What? What about my dad? We can't just leave him.
Oh, we're not leaving him.
Abe, we don't even know who he is anymore.
Point.
We have to get away before he gets us all killed.
Not point.
But he won't know where we are. Again!
I can't go back to how things were before. I'm sorry. I just can't.
We're gonna go to David's house.
Javi!
It's the best bet we got. It's all we got.
I've got a gun in the room they gave me. Sounds like we might need it.
Why do I need a gun? I have a baseball bat and a knife.
We'll catch up with you guys.
Sounds good.
Don't.
Yeah, she's pissed.
It's okay, buddy. She's mad at me. Not you.
No, it's not that. It's... You'll think it's stupid.
What's up?
I just wish Clementine was still with us.
We ran into her.
Really? I hope she came back with you. I wish she was around. I know, she's tough, but... I don't know. It'd be nice to hear she's alright.
If we run into her, she could really use a friend right now.
Yeah. Me too.
Don't worry, y'all. Clementine finds a nice, peaceful home in Season 4 when this whole story concludes. And Gabe, you get dumped.
Okay?
Okay.
That is so true, Dust. That is true to
You know
the highest
this is what
extent.
Dad lives for, right?
What?
A brawl. I only ever saw him truly happy when he was talking about being at war. The world going to shit? I guarantee. That was the best day of his life.
We're in the thick of it, Kate. If he thrives in this shit, that only improves our chances.
Just because he likes it doesn't mean he's good at it.
Took your damn time.
Ah, shut it, woman.
Come on, we have to hurry.
Wait a second. David told us to come here.
He's talking to the others now. Trust me, shit's about to fly. He's gonna need our help. We gotta get on the move. He's waiting for us. There's no more time to lose.
What can I do? They already kicked me out once.
Use your words. And if that fails, use a gun.
Oh, I love using that gun.
Here. Don't worry.
I'll come back for you. Both of you.
You better.
I don't like your tone, David. If this is about your brother...
Don't pretend like you don't know what this is about. You've got a lot to answer for.
Me? You must be joking.
Hi, Clinton.
Javi, Kate, and Gabe, safe. I knew I could count on you, brother. We're gonna fix this, together.
Wouldn't miss it. Now let's see some fireworks. What's going on here?
We're just getting started.
And despite what we all agreed, you smuggled your brother back into Richmond. What happened to you, David? It hurts me to see you betray your own people.
You've got some damn nerve.
We used to be so close.
Oh, you're one to talk. If anyone betrayed Richmond, it's you, Joan.
What are you people talking about?
So this is your play? First you accuse Badger, then you come after me.
Would someone please explain what's going on?
I can.
Lonnie?
Go ahead, Lonnie, tell us.
They attacked us. Murdered Max and Badger.
You son of a bitch.
They would have got me too. I was lucky.
We did you a favor. Those bastards deserve to die.
What? Those are our people you're talking.
Yeah, those people killed his niece and shot Kate. So, and took AJ from Clem. Yeah, they deserve to die. Oh, and they were also responsible for a raid on a town called Prescott and the murdering of a hostage when we were doing very good and not being very good diplomats during a hostage negotiation. The world in this setting is a better place without those two. We still have 3 on the list that need to go.
They were attacking other
You,
settlements.
Lion Guard, need to go.
Killing and looting
You,
on Joan's
Joe, need to
orders.
go. You, didn't happen to go.
True, Joe?
You, Lonnie, need to go.
It's nothing but a smoke screen. A pretty damn transparent one, if you ask me.
Lonnie, please tell me this isn't true.
We did that. Raided those communities. Hurt those people. Because David told us to. Not Joan. I'm sorry, David. I can't do this anymore. I can't hurt anyone else.
You fucking liar. David had nothing to do with this.
No. I am done lying. This is the first right thing I've done in a long time.
I'm going to point out one thing on Lonnie's words. He's twisting his truth. He admitted he raided those places and what I just called him out on. He said yes, but he twisted it to accuse David because they know David's a problem. Because now David knows the truth of how horrible Richmond is and they want him to die, along with Javi. Politics. Oh, the only thing protecting Joan right now is her political power. She has no personal power.
This is bullshit. He's covering for Joan.
David, just stop. We knew this couldn't last forever. We confronted him. Me, Badger, and Max. We were done. We let him know. He said he didn't need us anymore. Not with his brother here now.
Twisting the truth again.
That's when Badger and Max...
That's enough.
David, stop.
Paul, you have to stop her. Or the blood from those raids, it's on your hands. Don't let Joan get away with this. Paul!
Grow a fucking backbone, please. Stand up for what's right.
I think you've caused enough trouble.
I have a
Don't
backbone.
try and drag him into your mess. The things you've done, they're an assault on what we built here. You
Oh,
and your
shut
brother,
up, Clinton.
You're going to have to answer for them.
I still have friends here. Allies. This won't stand.
You brought this on yourself, David. I'm sorry to say it, but you're done here.
They were our family, David. How could you?
I'll give you family!
Oh, hi, Game Wing. I just see you in chat. Just to let you know, I'm going to shut this off for a second so I can shut this one episode off and click episode, and then restart the stream again so we can start episode 4 because I'm filming this per episode. Yeah, sorry, Game Wing, you popped into the last second, so don't worry. I will continue this in just a second. I have to cut it off real quick and come right back to it because of the format I'm using. I hope you enjoyed this episode real quick because we're going to cut off right here real quick. See if I can skip the credits. Thank you, Telltale, for making these skippable. I hope. So, we're going to cut off this part real quick and then come right back, and so people can watch the VOD of just this one episode. So, I will be right back.